Hello everybody, I'm some guy you've never heard of before, and today I'm going to sit down and play Undertale. Now if you watched my previous video, Turbo Dismount, you probably didn't, but either way, I did say that I would play this game. I'm absolutely in love with this game, like pretty much all of the gaming community is right now, except for those people who don't play indies just because they're indies. Don't understand those people. Anyways, this is considered an indie game, but I'll be damned if this game isn't better than what a lot of companies come out with. It's a very good game, hence why I wanted to do a playthrough of it. Now, to let you all know, just to be fair, I have played through this game and gotten just about every ending in the game. There's just one that I haven't gotten, which isn't technically an ending. I'm just kind of considering that it is. But the three main endings that you might have heard of, the True Pacifist, the Neutral, and the Genocide endings, I've gotten all of those. And if you haven't, I'm sorry for bringing it up. I would say not to, not to look into them unless you just think you're not going to play this game. You want to spoil it yourself. Spoiler alert, basically, is what I'm trying to say. But either way, again, you know, I just to get back into it, I have played this game before. I know the game. I did delete my save, however, so I'm going to be playing a completely new game, just all for you. Lost all of my hours of work. It's not really work, it's fun. Either way, let's go ahead and start. Undertale. These are all the instructions, however, I'm playing with an actual PS4 controller, if you believe it. Somehow Windows 8 has a driver for PS4, which is weird, but hey, it works. It used to be you can only play with the Xbox controller, not anymore. I don't even know why. Does it? Okay, good. So I did need to, because I deleted my save, I needed to just do that. Have the cancel button go into the circle button, which I blame Kingdom Hearts for that. Alright, and done. Okay, let's begin game. Name the fallen human. I'm gonna go with my tag here. Oh, that's not my tag. Backspace. It's not my tag, come on. Yes, that name is correct. Oh, wait, never mind. Yeah, I've played this game before, right? Oh boy. Okay, so now we are starting out. This is basically, if you read any of that when I was talking to you about just the I've played through the game before, it says that the player that you're playing with, the human, has fallen through, and she went to the mountain and she fell through, and now she's in the underground. So this is where you are now, where the character is. I don't know why I'm explaining it. Or, again, like, I'm sure like every single gamer in the world has played this game by now. Hi! Oh, hold on. Howdy! I'm Flowey. Flowey the Flower. You're new to the underground, aren't ya? Golly, you must be so confused. Someone ought to teach you how things work around here. I guess little old me will have to do. Ready? Here we go! Okay. This is basically getting you introduced to the battle sequences, blah blah blah. See that heart? That is your soul, the very culmination of your being. You can move the heart around. That's how you dodge attacks. You'll see in a moment. Your soul starts off weak, but can grow strong if you gain a lot of LV. What's LV stand for? Why, love, of course. You want some love, don't ya? Don't worry, I'll share some with you. I love his wink. Down here, love is shared through little white friendliness pellets. Are you ready? Move around, get as many as you can. Sure, Flowey. Not. Hey, buddy, you missed them. Let's try again, okay? No. Is this a joke? Are you brain dead? Run into the bullets! Friendliness pellets. You know what's going on here, don't you? You just wanted to see me suffer. Uh-oh. Die! Oh, I'm sorry. I don't have a good voice for her. I can't really do women voices, but I'll try. Ah, do not be afraid, my child. I am Toriel, caretaker of the ruins. I pass through this place every day to see if anyone has fallen down. You are the first human to come here in a long time. Come, I will guide you through the catacombs. This way. Okay, so that's the beginning of the game. Again, just getting you used to the battle sequences. There will be enemies when you fight them that their attacks will be different kinds of projectiles, and using your heart, you need to dodge them. And if you dodge them, you won't lose any of your hit points. Of course, if you get hit, you lose your hit points. That's what hit points stand for. The shadow of the ruins loom above, filling you with determination. HP fully restored. So yeah, all of those little star things there are save points. They will restore your HP and obviously save. Save your game, excuse me. Welcome to your new home, innocent one. Allow me to educate you in the operation of the ruins. The ruins are full of puzzles, ancient fusions between diversions and door keys. One must solve them to move from room to room. Please adjust yourself to the sight of them. So yeah, you don't have to. This is just like, again, the introduction to the puzzle, basically. And we'll see more in the ruins, so I'll explain it better because that wasn't really a puzzle. To make progress here, you will need to trigger several switches. Do not worry, I have labeled the ones you need to flip. So obviously, you go up to this one and you hit your confirm button, which in this case I have it labeled to X, you know, PlayStation controller. Splendid! I am proud of you, little one. Let us move to the next room. As a human living in the underground, monsters may attack you. You will need to be prepared for this situation. However, worry not. The process is simple. When you encounter a monster, you will enter a fight. While you are in a fight, strike up a friendly conversation. Stall for time. I will come to resolve the conflict. Practice talking to the dummy. Now, the great thing about Undertale, again, not trying to give away too much, there are different things you can do in battles. I'm about to show you right now. So this is your whole battle sequence. Whenever you get into a random encounter, you'll see that you encountered yada yada. And then you have the 4 buttons down there. Oh, whoops. Fight, act, item, and mercy. Obviously, item is you use an item if you're low on health. Fighting, obviously, is you fight if you want to kill things. Sometimes you don't want to kill things if you're trying to go for a certain ending, which I am. So there are sometimes where instead of fighting, you can just act like this. Like you're going to I'm gonna talk to the dummy. You talk to the dummy. Doesn't seem much for conversation. Toriel seems happy with you. You won. You earned 0 XP and 0 gold. Ah, very good. You are very good. So, the thing about Undertale, it's great. It's not the first game to do it, of course, but there are different ways of winning battles instead of just killing everything. So in that case, I talk to the dummy, and there will be a lot of times where you'll see here in a little bit where you have to act and do the right thing against different monsters, and then you can go into the mercy menu and there will be a spare option, and that's another way you can win a battle. I'm not going to talk too much more about it because you're going to see that one, since I'm not doing a certain kind of run. Okay, so she wants me to solve a puzzle. Okay. So that's a random encounter. Here we go. Frogget attacks you. Frogget didn't understand what you said, but was flattered anyways. This game's hilarious, by the way. If you don't laugh, you're not human. I mean, not at that, but I've laughed way too much at this game myself. This is the puzzle, but... Here, take my hand for a moment. Aw. I like how you can see her eye is looking backwards at the child, like she's keeping an eye on her while she's walking. Oh, by the way, the character, in case you didn't know, is apparently it's gender neutral. So it could be a boy or a girl, which many games use that to their advantage. Like, I'll turn around here in a second. Okay, like you can see, like for me, it's either a boy or a girl, really. So obviously this makes the main character more, what's the word, identifiable. So if you're a girl playing, you know, maybe you look like that. If you're a guy playing, you could look like that too. In the age of Tumblr, it's the only way to not get flamed for making a game. You have done excellently thus far, my child. However, I have a difficult request to ask of you. I would like you to walk to the end of the room by yourself. Forgive me for this. Wait, don't go away, Toriel. Wait, I'm having abandonment issues, I'm telling you guys. Yeah, this is hard. I'm not sure if I can walk all the way to the end of this room. This is tough. Boom, 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 boom. Ah! There you are! I missed you. Greetings, my child. Do not worry, I did not leave you. These are not the droids you are looking for. I don't know. I was merely behind this pillar the whole time. Thank you for trusting me. However, there was an important reason for this exercise. To test your independence. I must attend to some business, and you must stay alone for a while. Please remain here. It's dangerous to explore by yourself. I have an idea. I will give you a cell phone. If you have a need for anything, just call. Be good, alright? Aw. Believe me, this game, well, you know what, I'm not going to convince you of anything. This game does a great job of convincing people of things all by itself. Ring ring. Hello? This is Toriel. You have not left the room, have you? There are a few puzzles ahead that I have yet to explain. It would be dangerous to try and solve them yourself. Be good, alright? Click.
Ribbit, ribbit. Excuse me, human. I have some advice for you about battling monsters. If you act a certain way, or fight until you almost defeat them, they might not want to battle you anymore. If a monster does not want to fight you, please use some mercy, human. Ribbit.
So yeah, so that's... Alright, I'm not gonna give that away. That's just, you know, the game's way of telling the new players, like, you know, there is more than one way to win a fight. There are two ways. Playfully crinkling through the leaves fills you with determination. HP fully restored. Okay, we're gonna save. Ooh. It says take one. Take a piece of candy? Yes. You took a piece of candy. Press C to open the menu. Okay, I'm gonna do this because it's hilarious. Take one. Take a candy? Yes. You took more candy. How disgusting. Take one. Take a candy? Yes. You take another piece. You feel like the scum of the earth. Take one. Take a candy? Yes. You took too much too fast. The candy spills onto the floor. Look at what you've done. Awesome. Okay, so actually these are items that will heal you, and I don't really need that much, so I'm going to throw some away to be even more of a monster. But those specifically, and on any item you can select and use info. Monster Candy heals 10 hit points, has a distinct non-licorice flavor. So you can do that on any items. There are pretty much your RPG standard items. You got healing items, and then weapons and armor. Pretty simple. Oh, I already did this. Whatever. Let's save again. What's the harm? Uh-oh. Okay, so another random encounter. This time I don't have Toriel to save me. However, will I defeat Frogget? Frogget didn't understand what you said. I was flattered anyways. Blushes deeply. Woo. So yeah, that's a little demonstration. So now you see this. Frogget seems reluctant to fight you. So now I can go into Mercy, I can spare him, and I won. You don't earn any XP, but you do earn gold. It's smart. So basically you don't get any stronger if you go through this playthrough. Pretty cool, I say. Oh no! I fell. I didn't know that would happen. I haven't played this game before. That's a pretty simple puzzle. Ring ring. Hello, this is Toriel. For no reason in particular, which do you prefer? Cinnamon or butterscotch? Butterscotch. Bscotch. Oh, I see. Thank you very much. Click. Ring ring. Hello, this is Toriel. You do not dislike cinnamon, do you? I know what your preference is, but would you turn up your nose if you found it on a plate? On your plate, whatever. Right, I understand. Thank you for being patient, by the way. Click. I love Toriel. Then again, there isn't really anybody who plays this game that doesn't. Oh, and by the way, you can use it as a cell phone now. And right now, the only person I can call is Toriel, but that will change as I progress. Dialing. This is Toriel. Huh? Did you just call me Mom? Well, I suppose. Would that make you happy? To call me Mother? Well then, call me whatever you like. Click. So yeah, that's just a demonstration, and I always like doing that anyways. Because Toriel is... she's just a born mother, pretty much, or those women in video... well, any kind of media, really, that are that stereotype, and Toriel does it very well, in my opinion. Frogget hop close. I'm not going to repeat all of this, I already said it. Compliment. So once you figure out the way to beat them on a on you know, the non... oh, I wasn't even paying attention. Once you figure out how to beat them, it stays the same for each monster. So I can just compliment Frogget, and now he seems reluctant, and now I can spare him. Yeah, I wasn't paying attention. I got hit by the frog. Hello? You do not have any allergies, do you? Huh? Why am I asking? No reason. No reason at all. I'm not gonna lie, when I first heard that, like, through my first playthrough... spoiler. Fuck it. Oh well, too late. Everybody on the internet knows Toriel's a good person. When I first heard it, you know, I was like, oh, well, okay, now she's just gonna poison me to death. Wonderful. Oh, right, and I'll just do this real quick just to show you what this puzzle is. Basically, there are cracks in the floor, and if you don't follow the right pattern, you fall through them. And of course, on your first playthrough, you're not going to know what that pattern is. So it's pretty much just a trial and error puzzle. Frogget, hop close, compliment, blushes deeply, ribbit, ribbit. Okay, here's his other attack that we haven't seen yet. And spare. Now, I haven't played it before, but people say that that dodging system, you know, the defense attack system that the monsters use, you know, the one where I just dodged all the flies, they say it's apparently like Touhou. I haven't played that ever before, so I don't know if that's right, but whatever. Anyways, yep, I have never played this game before. I have no clue what the right pattern is. Oh wow, I just got that by luck. Cool. Alright, and now we're going to push all the rocks into the switches. We're going to encounter a pair of Froggets. Oh boy. Alright, so now the attack should get a little worse because there's two of them now, but that was still pretty decent. Decently easy, excuse me. Whee! Oh crap. Oh, you got me that time, Froggets. Okay. So basically, when you run into two enemies, so you can either... You can do the action that will make them, you know, be able to be spared by you, or you can do each action and then spare. In my opinion, if you try to do it individually, you try to do an action and then spare, you're going to have to do another action and then another spare. Versus if you're fighting two enemies, you do an action and then you spare them. That's only 3 rounds instead of 4. I'm getting a little technical, you probably don't care, but whatever. Whoa there, partner! Who said you could push me around? So you're asking me to move over? Okay, just for you, Pumpkin. You want me to move some more? Alrighty, how's this? This is not a redneck accent, but whatever. That was the wrong direction. Okay, I think I got it. Good job. Was that helpful? It was. You troll. Obviously, I knew he was going to do that. You wanted me to stay there? You're giving me a real workout. Thank you. Alright, moving on. Or not, you know, either way. Mold small, blocked away. You wiggle your hips. Mold small wiggles back. What a meaningful conversation. It's the best conversation in my book. Burble burb. So yeah, pretty much first area, these pretty easy attacks to dodge. Alright, let's do this. Save point. Knowing the mouse might one day leave its hole and get the cheese. It fills you with determination. This cheese has been here for quite a long time. It's stuck to the table. Aw, that poor mouse. Obviously, I know who this is. Zzz, zzz, zzz. Are they... I don't know what kind of voice to do. Are they gone yet? What a stupid ghost voice. Zzz. This ghost keeps saying Z out loud, repeatedly, pretending to sleep. Move it with force. Yes. Here comes Nestabluk. And even if you've never played this game before, you might have seen this character. Actually, I was at a convention a month back from now, like 2 weeks ago. Oh hell, I'll just say it, ShadowCon. I live in Orlando, Florida, so I was at ShadowCon a couple weeks ago. Saw somebody cosplaying Nestabluk and also Sans. We'll meet Sans in a different episode. Soundtrack in this game, by the way, is also amazing. It's not completely 8-bit. Actually, this isn't 8-bit either. You gave Nestabluk a patient smile. I don't know. Got it. Nestabluk looks just a little bit better. Let's make you feel better. You told Nestabluk a little joke. I'm not even sure if I'm saying that right. I mean, look. It's two O's. Really not feeling up to it right now. Sorry. I like how that's his attack. It's funny to me. I'm not going to tell you what's funny. Nestabluk wants to show you something. Let me try. I call it Dapper Bluk. Do you like it? Nestabluk eagerly waits your response. Oh, gee. I usually come to the ruins because there's nobody around. But today I met somebody nice. Oh, I'm rambling again. I'll get out of your way. Ah, damn. Crap. Okay. Actually, I can... Alright, perfect. There's a reason I'm doing that. We'll explore it in a different episode.
Ribbit, Ribbit. I heard using F4 can make you have a full screen. But what does F4 stand for? 4 frogs? I've only seen a maximum of 3 frogs in this room. This is troubling to say the least. Ribbit. Ribbit, Ribbit. I heard you are quite merciful for a human. Surely you know by now a monster wears a yellow name when you can spare it. What do you think of that?
Very helpful.
It is rather helpful. Remember, sparing is just saying you won't fight. Maybe one day you'll have to do it even if their name isn't yellow.
Thoughtful words. Megasp crawled up close, and also a mold small, but whatever. You wiggle your hips. Oh, I've already said this, never mind. So yeah, again, when 2 attack, it's kind of tougher. Luckily, that wasn't that bad. So now the thing with Megasp is, literally you just, you know, he's usually, you never fight him alone. He's always with somebody else. And once you spare, or I guess kill, that, either way you decide to do it, once you kill the other, spare the other person that's with him, he'll be able to be spared without having to act. He's all angry. I think he's trying to show off for the other monster, but once they're gone, he's like, oh, whatever, don't care anymore. Ring ring. Hello? I just realized that it has been a while since I have cleaned up. I was not expecting to have company so soon. There are probably a lot of things lying about here and there. You can pick them up, but do not carry more than you need. Someday you might see something you really like. You will want to leave room in your pockets for that. Click. Again, I've never played this game before. I'm not sure how to solve that puzzle right there. No clue. Oh, look at that. It's the right room. That was random. How did I know that would happen? How interesting. I'm so good at this game even though I've never played it before. Wiggle your hips, meaningful conversation, you know, just the works. Oh, that was close. Almost small as ruminating. Ah. Ha-cha-cha! Yeah, let me dance with you. My soul is dancing with him. Oh, look, another. Well, actually, this one's already solved, pre-solved for you. Oh, look, what's this behind the thing that? It's a switch. Press it. How did I know there was a switch behind that pill? Why can't I move? Okay. Okay, there we go. That was puzzling. How did I know that was the right switch? Looks drew near. Looks! It's a looks! I don't know. Don't pick on. Finally, someone gets it! I'm not going to worry about the voices for the NPCs. My library isn't that big. Looks is staring right through you. Now you can spare him because you didn't pick on him. How did I know that was the right... Okay, I'll stop. It probably gets old after a little while. Hear a clicking sound. Click, click, click. Clickety, click, click, click. Let's go over here.
Ribbit, ribbit. Just between you and me, I saw Toriel come out of here just a little while ago. She was carrying some groceries. I didn't ask what they were for. We're all too intimidated to talk to her, Ribbit.
Which would explain why that first frog it kind of ran off after she gave him the stare of death. You found the toy knife. Ooh, cool. I didn't know that would be there. You equipped the toy knife. Now, pretty much this is useless since I won't be fighting. But I just decided to get it anyways. Excuse me. Oh dear, that took longer than I thought it would. Ring ring. How did you get here, my child? Are you hurt? Not a scratch. Impressive. But still, I should not have left you alone for so long. It was irresponsible to try to surprise you like this. Well, I suppose I cannot hide it any longer. Come, small one. Okay. So I'm gonna go up here, I'm gonna save. Okay, and that does it. I'm gonna leave it off here. Pretty much the end of the ruins is coming up. I'm gonna save that for the next episode. So yeah, again, I absolutely love this game. I deleted my save. There's not, you can only have one save in this game. Technicalities apart, I love this game. I deleted the save that I had on this computer just so I could record it. So I'm definitely gonna play all the way through it. I see no reason not to. So, again, if you enjoyed this video, I do appreciate it. I know, again, like I said in the Turbo Dismount video, there are some big-time YouTubers that are playing this game, and if you happen to stumble across this video, I really appreciate you watching it. And I will be back with more, definitely more Undertale, probably a Turbo Dismount, because I have to upload one that actually has a good frame rate per second, of course, but the other one, it's just YouTube doesn't like it, apparently. I tried uploading it 3 different times, and it still had the same frame rate issue, even though my source file was completely fine. But anyways, not being too much of a nerd here, I'm going to come back and play a little more of this at a later date. Probably next. Probably right now. But either way, thank you so much for watching again, if you did, and I will see you on the next video. Get out of my house now.